Hi, here's a quick rundown on the Chibattery System's Quart range extension battery for the OneWheel Pint. The Quart battery comes in a non-assuming box packed with styrofoam peanuts and bubble wrap. There are some instructions and stickers too, though there's more detailed instructions on the Google Presentations doc and YouTube video online. Here's a quick comparison between the Quart and stock battery. Capacity is 230 watt hours versus the stock 148 watt hours. That's 4.25 amp hours versus the 3.0 amp hours. This is achieved by packing the pint with Molicel P42A 21700 batteries versus the Sony Murata VTC6 18650 batteries. The bulk of the capacity is due to the slightly larger form factor of the 21700 cells. This results in an estimated range of 19 to 24 kilometers versus the stock 10 to 13 kilometers. Let's get to the install. Here's my pint, which just reached 1000 kilometers. First thing is to remove the fender delete, 4 screws, and it pops right off. I remove my float plate, which is 6 screws, and a double-sided adhesive. Rear foot pad is next, which is where the battery compartment is located. Then the bumper. Remove the axle screws. Battery compartment screws from the side rails. A little bit of elbow grease to bend the rails and slide out the battery compartment. Remove the IPR20 security screws. And here's the stock battery. Took off the BMS cover, disconnected the balance leads, and then the XT60 connector. Stock batteries then removed. Drop the new cord in. Cram the O-ring and the cover back on. It was a tight fit. Now doing everything back in reverse. Battery compartment back into the rails. Axle screws back. The bumper. The rear foot pad. The wire harness. Then the float plate. Finally, the fender delete. And there we go. Off to charge it. While it's waiting to charge, here's the status of the Quart in its shipping state. Cells looks balanced, which is great. Installation was relatively straightforward. It took a little longer because I was taking photos, and here's a shot of how I kept my screws organized. I was expecting difficulty with the axle screws based on online reviews, so I made sure I had a good grip and gave it good torque with a large socket wrench. Aside from that, I'm really happy with it. I had some concerns because the fit was really snug in the battery compartment. I also had to make additional slits in the shrink wrap because the balance and power cables didn't quite reach. That's all I have for now. Bye!